Hello there, my name is Stallone-Obaraemi Samuel. It's my pleasure to be speaking with you at this moment. If you're watching this video, you probably have clicked on one of our links, or you probably have been directed by a friend to see this video. In any case, your journey into business success, personal success, wealth creation has just started. What I'm going to share with you today will probably get you angry. But getting angry is not the end of it. You need to do something about the anger. If you are, let's say 40 years, if you are 40 years and above and you're still thinking about how to pay fees, when it's time to pay school fees, you think about it. When it's time to pay your rent, you think about it. When it's time to pay for your utility, you may pay your bills, you think about it. You struggle, you worry. It means you have taken decisions in the past that are not in the right path, and that's the result. The result is the pain you're going through today. In fact, if you have lived for about 30 years, you should actually stop living for yourself and start living for the next generation. What does that mean? It means that if you leave something for your children after 30 and you begin to build for them, that means every decision you make going forward, you're making because of your children. You're making because you want to keep something for them that they are going to build upon. Your children would also live for about 30 years, I'm just using this metaphorically, and they would begin to build up something for your grandchildren for your great-grandchildren, and it goes on and on. That's how people begin to build generations of wealth. Okay, so this is very important, and I am not the one saying it. Now I'm going to use, in fact, there's a saying, there's a saying, a wise king many years ago, he said something. He said, a good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children, but the wealth of the sinner is stored up for the righteous. Now, I'm not quoting this from a religious platform, but I'm using this to show you that unlike what most people think, that children are supposed to come and build houses, buy cars, and do all sorts for their parents, which is not bad. But it is primarily the responsibility of parents to leave something for their children. I'll give you an example. When you buy a car, do you take care of the car? Do you service the car? Do you wash, take care of the car, do all sorts so that the car is in good condition? Yes, you do. When you build a house, do you maintain the house? Do you take care of the house? Yes. When you make clothes, do you wash the clothes, take care of them? Yes, you do. But why is it when you give back to children, you do not think you owe them the responsibility to take care of them, to build wealth for them, and to transfer wealth to them? So a famous lawyer, many years ago, about 2,000 years ago, was going to visit some of his friends, and he said something, and that is recorded in the book of in book of Corinthians chapter 12 verse 14. He said something. He said, "This is the first time I am ready to come to you, and I will not become a burden. For I am seeking not your possession, but you. For the children are not expected to save up for their parents, but the parents for their children." And that's actually one of the apostles of Jesus, Apostle Paul. He said, now remember, I'm not using the Bible as a religious book, so don't just get religious. I'm using it as a practical book that has principles that we can use in our families, we can use in business, we can use in our lives, and we'll get better. Okay, so look at it from that point of view so that you can get what I'm saying. So unlike what most people think, especially in the African region, where people think that children, I give birth to 20 children, and if I give birth to 20 children, maybe about 15 of them, or about 10 of them, 7 of them might die, and maybe the other 7 of them might die, maybe 6 of them will become useless. Out of the remaining 7, I'll find one that's going to buy me a car, build me a house. That's actually a backward way of thinking. The right way of thinking is, when I was meeting my spouse and making this baby, the baby had no choice. The baby had no hand in it. And so I owe it to the baby to build something, put a foundation upon which the child will come and build upon. Okay, so the moment you understand this fundamental truth, it changes the way you think when it comes to creating wealth, right? So fundamentally, the message here is that you owe it to your children to create something that's going to outlive you. The question is, are your goals set in such a way that you can create something and leave something for your children to come and take up from where you stop, so that you're going to build wealth for them? In the next video, I'm going to share with you some of the things that are holding us back from taking the right actions, that are holding us back, working against us when it comes to wealth creation. Make sure you find the next video and make sure you watch it through to understand those things that are stopping you from taking actions and creating the necessary for you to create wealth. See you soon.